My most favorite has to be fraud management. The human element of my job is actually caring how our industry, even if it's not us, how our industry affects other people, particularly the ones that don't have much. It's generally the case. So anything that is aligned with, on a human level, any area of my job that requires me to be cognizant of the person on the ground is the thing that I actually like about my job. It reminds me that we're actually serving actual humans.
You just being in a lecture theatre and having the confidence when you don't know what's going on to ask a question, because this ultimately leads into the working environment. If you set the bad habits at university, you're too scared to ask a question, or you don't have the confidence to join up for that extracurricular activity, or you just don't really back yourself, you're probably not going to back yourself in the working environment, which is to your demise. So I think the best thing you can ever do in university is put yourself out there as much as possible, make as many friends as possible, talk to as many people as possible, because ultimately that will lead to your success, and it will give you the confidence when put in a sort of new environment to trust yourself and have fun with it. So pretty much like we're doing now.
And someone asked a question one day that shook me and irritated me and frustrated me because I didn't have an answer. And the question was, what do you want? Am I actually in a space where when I go to bed at night, I put my head on that pillow and I feel fully complete. I feel satisfied, fulfilled with what I am doing.
Doing analysis, doing data analysis, I just love data because, it gets, one thing, once you see data and start torturing it, you get into into a zone where nobody has ever ventured, and then that's where most of the ideas gets generated and all of that. So I'm guilty that my boss will always tell me that, remember, we have other things that we need to do. You need to now stop torturing the data, I just love data analysis, and I think in my next life I will venture into data science.
Success means different things to different people. I've seen people, as I said, who have no educational background and continue to be, who become successes, but albeit a different route. So everybody's route is different. There's not one defined route that will get you that success. And everybody wants to become successful, but very few want to do the hard work and that happens behind the scenes. People like looking at what glitters and what's gold, but often forgetting and realizing that there's a lot of pain behind that. And I feel that as young people, in some ways, you need to know that there's a path, and that path takes time, and that path is different for many out there. So take the time, think about what you want to do, and then just do it.
So I'd say to any young professional, make an informed decision. Make sure you gather all the information that you need. Know where you want to be, know your end point. So if you say, I want to be, earning 2 million at, 30, know how possible that is within the environment that you're in. Look up how many 30-year-olds are earning 2 million. And
Aeon's willingness to venture out in what I call the deep is admirable. On deciding that it's worthwhile to invest in this student body, which is University of the Free State, was for me really the venturing into the deep.